I did.
We a little rusty.
Yeah.
We are a little rusty. We just started going. I didn't even know what I was supposed to do. I did what I used
It
to
was
say.
the music, and then you were yo, whatever.
All right. Well, what's going on, everybody? We here. Your favorite knuckleheads are back after how many years has it been? 2-3 years? 2.5 years? Yeah. So we back, y'all. 2.5 years. So hey, y'all, I thought about this too. This is something that I thought about. When Sticks and Stones started in 2020. And there was a lot of chaos going on in 2020 when Sticks and Stones started.
Yeah.
There's a lot of chaos going on right now in 2026. And Sticks and Stones is back. So it's like whenever there's chaos, Sticks and Stones we gotta come up out of there and see what's going on.
All right.
So yeah, no, we here. So we're gonna do these introductions. E, go ahead and introduce yourself.
All right, my name is Erica. Y'all remember me, aka Grace Girl. I think I'm still her. We're gonna see. I'm blessed to be here, be back. I'm still a wife, praise God, still a mother.
Mm-hmm.
But more than that, man, I'm a child of God with a little edge. Okay, and so I'm very happy to be here, excited and blessed, missing my folks. We're gonna try this again, y'all. I just feel like it's a new day. I'm excited, I'm happy. So yeah, thanks for having me back. Y'all.
Thank you, E. I think next it would be, it would have been Tim, but it ain't Tim right now. So we're gonna go to the most famous of us.
Oh my God, don't no.
He always
Let's just not. Hi guys, I'm Faye. Nice to see you again.
Let's see there. That's nice. That's so nice.
Oh my God, you're so annoying.
She's so nice. She's so nice.
Nice
All right.
to see y'all. It's me.
Zoe, you get an intro yet?
I'm just Zoe.
He been saying that.
Yeah, the same thing.
That's
He
what I've
just
always said.
when I say
I'm
there
just
is
Zoe,
one
that's
person
it.
in the world that you ain't never got to worry about being someone who can conform, he ain't conforming to nothing. When his mind is made up, is up. And so yeah, he's just Zoe.
He always.
I am what I am.
Okay.
And I'm just Zoe. That's it.
All right. So my intro. Hi, my name is Lee.
Come on,
Two
Father.
of them are the same. And one thing about this show is we back.
We back.
We back.
We are.
Who would have
Yeah.
thunk
Who'd
it?
have thought we'd have been back after all this time? And my first question for the panel.
Oh God.
For the is 2.5 years ago. So the first thing is like, who would have thought? Like, so you got to finish that. Like 2.5 years ago, the person that you were, who would have thought blank? Like, so it could be something that's happening that you never thought that was gonna happen. It could have been like
From 2.5 years ago?
2.5 years ago.
Oh,
Wow.
God.
Oh yes.
Who would have thought? Right. So I'm gonna go first. All right. So 2.5 years ago, last time I was on here, those who don't know, like around the airwaves, I was a father of two. Right. I was a father of two, and that two was a lot. All right. Who would have thought the Lord would give me double?
My
For
God.
your trouble.
Double with some trouble.
Yeah, with some trouble. You hear me? I had twins in August.
That's a blessing.
2024. So we are taking donations to help raise these kids. But who would have thought that I am a twin as well, and twins are supposed to skip a generation. Didn't nobody tell my sperm that, but
Active boy. It's swimming. You think swimming.
we are.
Them soldiers march.
They marched. They had to get this bad. There was SEAL Team 6 down there. We had to let them go. But who would have thought that I would get twins from a twin? So
Yes, God. I love God because He avenged me. Yes,
He did.
Because of all the people, Lee would always have a joke about the number of kids that I had, and God said,
Now
"Let me
look
come
at you.
down and see what's going on." He said, "Should I pass by Erica and not tell her what I'm getting ready to do?" I said, "No, surprise me, God." And He blessed Lee.
I don't like it. This is
For
ghetto.
us to have
I don't
the
like
same
it. I don't like it.
And you know what is so funny? He is so sure that he has reached the end of the road. But since I have been using social media lately, I've seen story after story after story of people that got their soldiers cut off. And they were so strong, they just continued to march.
And they kept fighting.
Well, we don't subscribe to that.
I don't subscribe to
We don't subscribe to that.
I don't even want to align myself with that because I need them soldiers to stay where they at.
Exactly.
Man, if they die, let them die.
I understand.
Yeah,
And
we
man,
not,
we thank
not
God.
wake them jokers up. All right?
let them rest.
Let them rest.
Oh, God,
Give them
thank
reasonable
you.
service. All right. Who's next?
Faye,
Who would have thought?
get it, Faye.
Oh my goodness.
2.5 years ago, to the girl that's sitting
Who
on
would've
the couch,
thought?
My goodness. First of all,
Whoop.
I cannot believe as I sit before y'all today, I am 40 years old.
Oh, man.
That just sounds crazy. And it's like, you know it's coming, but just to see, I am 40. Like, I was grown already, but now I'm like you for real grown. And so that is one. And then number two, life has changed so much for me. So y'all know that as a profession, I've been in social media, and my primary thing has been a natural hair content creator. And I got a relaxer. I have a relaxer. I did. I cut my hair off into a pixie cut and I got a relaxer. And that is anytime that you have used your physical body or something about you to make a career for yourself, anytime you shift, that's a very dangerous thing. And so that was very gutsy. And I'm just grateful to God that I didn't lose all of my money and subscribers and supporters.
Okay,
Now, go
so I have a question.
Yes.
As the resident person on this panel that knows nothing about hair and all of that stuff, I know what a relaxer is.
Okay.
Help me understand the significance of getting a relaxer for someone who has had a career with hair. Like you grew your platform on hair stuff. Mm-hmm. So again, I don't know nothing. So help me understand what we talking about.
So with you being a coach, I'll speak in terms of sports. I don't know much about sports, but I'll give it to you. So you are in football.
For sure.
And you've also done track.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine you decide today, lacrosse is my calling. That is what it is.
It's a whole different sport.
It's a whole different ball game. So I'm in a whole different market, different opportunities, different things like that. So yeah, I just completely swapped everything.
Got you. So you went from hooping and now you playing golf.
Yeah.
And she's still winning.
But hold on. But at the top of your game though.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like think though. So it's like you made this decision while everybody like, yeah, next year we gonna get another ring, and you like, nah, I'm going over to play lacrosse.
Yeah.
Like it could get really crazy.
Yeah, and people. It did for a little bit. Overall, I received a lot of love, but of course, there are some people that are not emotionally regulated, and so I did get some pushback. You know, how dare you? You know the health implications of you getting a relaxer as if you don't have unprotected sex and you out here doing that. But me getting a relaxer,
talk about it.
Okay, you drank like a fish, but me getting a relaxer is the problem. So I got pushback on that. I got pushback on something, but here's the thing. I thank God that He has built my spine strong. You understand me? So I'm gonna do what I want to do.
He built my spine strong. You gotta say it.
I'm just saying. And so when the mind is made up, ain't no bending. And so it's like you can be upset. That's okay. I'm okay with you being upset. I'm okay.
Check the bag. No.
And so I have just come to the place, and maybe it's because that 40 kicked in. I am so anchored in who God made me that if it upsets somebody, I'm okay with it. I'm at peace with you being bothered that I changed my hair.
That's
that's
deep right there, boy.
That's I was gonna go in, but
I appreciate
a little higher. I was gonna go right there.
Tap in. Go ahead.
Go start naming some stuff that
Oh,
people
Lord.
are cool with every day, but you went down to Sheol, and so I don't think I need to. so
this
good.
guy. This guy.
Yeah.
This take a
I
turn.
love this kind of
This took a turn, bro.
Sticks and stones may break our bones.
Come on.
If
These
there was
words
any,
will
you
help.
might put a disclaimer on this one.
Oh Jesus.
Yep, episode 0.
Hey. From
Let's go.
from this moment forward, I feel like every episode got a disclaimer now.
That's what I'm saying. Like we might have to
And
do
it
this
Like
on
every episode, it's gonna be a disclaimer on every single thing
If
because
you
these
think-
folk out here these folks so sensitive.
Until
They're
it's
so sensitive.
Hey, look, we got to keep going.
Hey.
I got 15 prompts. Y'all ain't about to get out of this.
Hey, so
Okay.
so E gotta go. E gotta do what she.
Wait, Zoe you didn't do yours.
Did E go already?
No, you
I
go
win
first and then eat.
first.
Are you in first?
No, I went first.
Oh no, the other
No.
thing. Okay.
It's the other thing. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, who would have thought that whatever 2.5 years ago, like something crazy that's happening right now that you would have never thought would have happened, but it's happening. So I
Sure.
went first. I said I had twins. Faye said
I gotta
that
relax.
She gotta relax.
Wow, huge.
Yeah. And still winning. Anyway, like so
That part.
2.5 years ago, I would have never thought that we are actually back doing this show. Because when this show stopped, so much life happened.
Yes.
Lee had more kids. Shoot, I got a kid now. Like, it's so much life.
Oh. So here's what we're not going to bypass. Okay, so he's going into his. I'm going to mention the thing that he ain't going to mention. I would have never thought.
Never.
I would have never thought. Let me look you dead in your eye. I would have never thought this time 2.5 years ago that I could go on YouTube and find this brother over here preaching. Who would have thought Alfonso?
Hold on.
Listen.
We need B-roll cutting right through this of him talking on that day. We want it.
And he did it his way. He didn't put on no collar. This boy had on J's and everything, and he fulfilled the mission. And I am so proud of you.
First of all, disclaimer. I did not preach.
Yes, you did.
No.
No, you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna take that.
If we gonna talk about it, we gonna talk about it. I did not preach. I stood up. I was given 10 minutes and I took 18. So my bad on the 8. My bad on the 8. I apologize for the 8. I did not preach. I got up there. I gave it was 10 minutes.
You went over.
He talking all the way around.
That was 10 minutes. I showed some pictures. I talked about football, talked about Job, and I sat down. That was it. That was all that happened.
But, okay, so let me ask you this. But did it end in an altar call?
Church into the altar call. That is not exclusive to me. Erica, when have you ever been to church and it did not end in the altar call?
Many times.
Lee,
Many times.
Lee, in a historically predominant African American apostolic church, when do they not go to the altar?
Many times they haven't done it recently, brother, and much less an effective one.
Hello.
Exactly. You had people who crying, and not the like thug tears. No, they was coming out with the
ugly crying. They ugly
the color
crying.
purple. Yeah.
Ugly crying.
It's like at the end of the day.
If they were crying, it's because after when first of all, if you listen to the sermon at the end of
you just said it.
Okay,
It's a sermon.
Okay, Faye, you're right. My bad. I misspoke. I misspoke. Let me get right. Let me get right. If you go back and if you listen to the TED Talk that was done on that particular day, I ended it with a joke. There was a joke at the end. So if people were up there snotting and crying, it wasn't because of me. And just as a disclaimer,
it was because of the Holy Ghost.
Thank you.
Somebody grabbed the mic after me and led the altar call. I was not even there.
Okay, but let me just say this. I know the head of that house, right? And if he thought you did not do an efficient job, he would have turned around and started preaching after you. And he would have done a very good job at it. And he didn't feel the need to.
You know what's crazy, Faye?
What?
He was supposed to preach that day.
Look at
He
God.
he told
And he
me
stopped. Why? Because there can't be two preachers on
Hello.
Hey,
he
out
he
of
legit told me that I was
So at
supposed
the
to go
end
up
of
there
the
for
day,
10 and he was gonna preach.
2.5 years later, Zoe has stopped
would've
running
thought?
from the call on his life. Who would have thought it?
my
Look,
God.
who would have thought that I would have got up there, gave a whole little TED talk with a wife and a kid.
With a
TED
wife
Talk.
and a kid.
With a
With a
wife
wife
and
and
a
a
kid.
Look at
little TED
Boy, I
talk.
got a wife
Right?
and a child.
And I tried to get the people ready because I was the week before you. I was the week before you when I said, hey, if y'all like me, y'all really gonna love preacher next week. Y'all really gonna love him. I'm excited. Y'all really gonna love him. I did not say his name. I didn't put that out there, but I said y'all really gonna love him. And then lo and behold, here come with his J's and his hoodie and his blazer and walk out with his little notes and then he gonna say, he's like, I'm not gonna acknowledge my wife just because.
Hey, look. Do you know the amount of hell that I caught
good.
after that? It was
you brought it on yourself.
Faye, it was a joke. Not only was it a joke, it was a joke that was discussed before I did it in front of everyone. Everybody sitting in that room laughed. It was a joke. Okay,
You know who
Erica, if I tell you that I'm going to say a joke in front of everyone, and then you look at me and you say, and you laugh at the joke when I tell you in private, and then you give me this like approval of said joke, and then I do the joke, and then you're mad at me.
But here's the thing. That's one of those things that I would be like, I know this N-word ain't serious. So I would be laughing in private too. And then when you do it in public, it lands differently.
No, Alfonso, to get an understanding on this, you have to ask like a Chris Rock. That's how he feels. He did that same joke about Jada right in front of Will at the dress rehearsal. And it was
I told people that he did that at the dress rehearsal. He didn't say not one thing.
And in the moment, he laughed. Amen. He laughed in the moment.
I caught so much hell.
As you should.
My wife was like, you did a good job. You did a good job. But
don't ever do that one again.
But she was, and my mom caught her attitude.
As she should.
Like everybody was so upset. It was a joke.
Can I get a joke?
It wasn't. So again, it started with me the week prior before I spoke because I've been up to speak prior to Alfonso, right? So I've been doing this multiple times. I think you came on a week that I had spoken.
Yes.
You came on a week. So
did a beautiful job.
I've been doing this a little bit longer.
And not just preaching longer, you've been married longer. So you understand women more.
I have,
Add that
right.
to that.
So I have never gotten up I've never gotten
She
up
said
at
you've been
Lively
Yes.
I've never gotten up at Lively and acknowledged my wife, even though she's the worship leader. She's in the public. She's a daughter of the house for real. Mm-hmm. I've never acknowledged her like that just because I didn't want to become something it shouldn't have been. So we've been married 7 years at that point in time. So 7 years, 8 going on 8 years, and so I'm like, all right, it's probably due. It's probably about that time. Okay,
sure.
So before I spoke, I said, hey, I normally don't do this, but I need to acknowledge somebody right now. And this was right after acknowledging the head of the house and then the lady of the house. Okay, now let me acknowledge like the lady of my heart, right?
Come on.
Okay. So I say, Soraya, I don't say this.
No. That's not what he did, E. That is, he didn't say a word. He said, let me acknowledge the love of my life. And then he sat there and he stared into the choir box for like 5 minutes. Did not say a word.
No. So now we lying?
Did not. Okay, maybe it was 2 minutes, but it was a long time. It felt, Erica, he's staring up at there is a 2-box shot.
Yes,
literally of him and her. He's looking up at her. She's looking down at him, and they're crying, staring at each other, not saying a word. Beautiful moment. The crowd loves it. The people go crazy. And then he says something. It was a whole moment, but it took at least 4 to 5 minutes.
Okay.
Erica, I was only given 10. That takes half of the time that I have.
All right, I appreciate y'all, but I only got 10 minutes.
So literally, I said, I don't have time for that because I only got 10 minutes.
Last week, My brother came up here, he preached a message, and he did a phenomenal job. And at the beginning, go ahead, give it up for him. At the beginning of his message, he did a wonderful tribute to his wife. And so, since he did that, my wife wanted to ask me, are you going to do a tribute? And I said, no. No, I am not. I got 10 minutes. Somebody say 10 minutes. We ain't got time for all that. We're going to get up here, we're going to say what needs to be said, and we're going to sit down.
So I got up there, E, and I said, literally, here's exactly what I said, exactly what I did. I stood up and I said, last week, my brother did a beautiful tribute to his wife. And it was a great moment. Everyone stood there. It took some time, but it was great. So then I talked to my wife, and my wife asked me, am I going to do a tribute to her? And I said, no, because I only got 10 minutes. That was the joke. Why are you doing that?
Okay, well, here's the thing. You ain't got nothing but time right now. Make it right.
I already made it right.
Okay, but do it publicly.
Hey, look.
Do it publicly.
First of all.
So. You know this is my kind of carry. No, I love how you said, I already made it
right. Hey, remember when Lee said, better figure it out. They got all kinds of stuff.
If you cannot satisfy as the man, figure it out. They got all types of stuff.
Who's talking?
Got all types of stuff.
And that's my final word. You guys have a wonderful night. It's been
so
good.
It makes me so happy in the same sense.
Good.
This is why I'm posed with you.
Better figure it out. Hey, Erica.
Never forget that he said it.
Hey,
Okay.
Erica. After that day, me and my wife, we figured it out.
Amen. Amen. So we thank God for that.
We figured it out.
Hey, shout out Baha.
Shout out to my baby mama. I love my baby mama.
Okay. All right. So
do we do everybody? No, E didn't do. Yeah, go ahead, Sip. So E, who would have thought?
Okay, it's kind of going back and forth, but I'll go with this. Who would have thought that my oldest would put the web name
yes,
You just out here
everywhere. I mean, everywhere.
I'm so proud of her.
To News Nation, to the Tamron Hall show. The girl is just living. And it's so funny. All I asked, the prayer I said, God, I just need her to be self-sufficient because I can't take it no more. And the Lord, he
will provide.
Listen, the Lord, he overshot. He over-answered. And so I'm very surprised. I think she made me feel like I'd never know what I'm talking about. You know how as parents, your parents give you all this advice. Don't get tattoos. They're not going to hire you. Don't wear that. Don't say this. Save. Do this. Make sure you go to, all them weird things. And so I've never been a traditional mom. So I'm always like, if going to college makes sense, do you think? If not, what are we doing? I've always been lenient, but I always have my advice about how to save and stack for the future, how to put yourself out there and get something, consistent. So that child made me look crazy every day. I don't know. She made me feel like I don't know what I'm talking about. My husband and I manage her finances. And when she gets paid from this stuff, I just be like, I can't tell her. What can I
look at God.
All I can do is pray. But I'm so very proud of her. And I support her 100%. And people, I think this last 2 years, I've been tested with what I've seen people struggle with over the years is when your kids do things that may not be something you would do or may not be your idea. I've watched people over the years struggle with weaponizing their affection, their connection to their kids, their adult children, I should say. And I just feel like I've grown to care less and less about what people think. And I just am there for her, and I'm really thankful that we're navigating that space in a healthy way. So yeah, I would never thought that. I never would have thought I could Google my oldest and be like, boom,
Oh, she out there.
everywhere.
She's been there a long time though.
Yes.
I'm not gonna
They just not catching up.
She's been there her whole life.
I'm
like, she has been this kid
Yeah.
her whole life. You guys, I mean, she was raised around adults. Nobody was like having kids at the time. So you guys, all of y'all have helped to cultivate and have witnessed this beautiful personality of hers. And she's just living her life. So I'm very proud of her. And I'm so thankful that oh God, it's the freedom. It's the self-sufficiency. Lord, we thank you. So listen, because she would have came, stayed with us for a little bit, y'all, and I was like, "Oh, we going to jail. Everybody going to jail." You know. But it's been great. It's been great. So that surprised me. If you would have told me that 2 years ago, I wouldn't have believed it.
Okay.
I wouldn't believe it.
Nice.
So
all right. So we're definitely breaking the mold. I gotta keep going. I'm skipping some questions. I'm skipping around, but the next question that I'm gonna do. Not right there. Let's do this. What is a recent headline that bothered you more than you expected?
That bothered me?
That bothered you more than you expected.
Ooh.
That's a good question.
Been so many. My God. It's like, how do you pick one?
You got to pick one. All right, I'll go first. There was a headline either it was a week ago or some days ago. St. Louis public schools lost their accreditation.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. St. Louis public is no longer an accredited district anymore.
Not fully. It's not fully accredited. It's partially accredited. But what that means is that because they're not fully accredited, it allows the Missouri government and Missouri Board of Education to be able to have more insight and more say in what the district does and how they manage certain things. But
more
it also, more oversight, and it also allows for people that live in the city. If they choose that they want their child to go to an accredited school, they cannot pull their kid from St. Louis Public and try to send them to a charter school because St. Louis Public is no longer accredited. And it also gives charter schools in the city more freedom and more leeway to bring in more kids because St. Louis Public is not accredited.
And that, I am a product of St. Louis Public Schools. I don't flaunt that because at the time I didn't really like St. Louis Public Schools when I went there. But it bothered me to the extent of, just like, there is more oversight and more things, but like there's a lot of kids in St. Louis public schools, and all of them, while they might have the option to pull their kids, don't really have the freedom to pull.
Right.
So it bothers me because so many of those people, like I was going to school with when I went to St. Louis public schools, and knowing like those type of kids, like they won't even have. There's no way that they would be able to go to a charter school. There's no way.
Right.
So it bothered me because just a blast from the past. I didn't think that it would be necessary. Like I never thought that we would be here, but it did. It bothered me to the extent to where it's just like I really don't like things about it. So. Yeah, that's what happened.
So real quick,
that's a recent headline that bothered me.
I want to, for a point of clarity, St. Louis is huge. We like, I'm learning the more I travel, we like one of the only places that does this. It's like 100 million municipalities and, St. Louis, that county, city, all that foolery. Yes. So can you give us a little more clarity of like, when you say St. Louis public schools, what areas are we talking about?
We're talking about the St. Louis metropolitan area.
Okay.
They're talking about the Soldans and the Vashons. Like my mom was
sure. Yes.
Growing up. That's St. Louis public school.
Wow. I went to school right next door at Carver Elementary, right by the Blue Mire.
Yep, that's St. Louis public, right?
Wow.
So all of that area. Now, again, if you're in St. Louis Public School, it's not fully accredited, right? So, getting your education, if you want to go to a fully accredited school,
I know my mama wouldn't leave.
You got to leave. You got to leave and go somewhere else. And somewhere like 20 minutes away, 30 minutes away, 40 minutes
And
away.
I've seen this happen before, and a lot of schools are not very receptive when this happens. They're not very kind to kids when they have to come to their schools.
Yeah, I don't like it because, again, so I was the reverse. I was coming from a county school and then transferred into St. Louis Public School.
Yes.
And I saw the difference. So now those kids are going to have to experience it in reverse, and not because of choices, because they need to go to an accredited school because they don't need to be wasting their time.
That is terrible.
Yeah, so that.
Not to mention St. Louis, to me, even their public schools have some of the best teachers, actually. The issue is not the teaching, it's the lack of resources, and that hurts. That really hurts.
Yes. Yep. So that I didn't think that it would.
I did not know
me
that.
as much as it did.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
But when I saw that, I was just like, yeah, that kind of hits too close to home. So. All right. So that's mine. All right. So now.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just bothered me. So, what's a recent headline that you didn't think would bother you, but bothered you?
I'm trying to think of something that's not depressing because everything.
So I got one.
Okay, go ahead, because mine is horrible.
So here's what I would say, and I'm gonna take a different angle with it. I'm assuming everybody up here saw the Juicy skit.
Yes,
like, we all saw the skit.
Oh.
I saw the skit. I laughed. I thought it was hilarious.
I did too.
And I guess what bothered me more than I thought it would was not only the amount of people that were so like offended by it, but the need for people to defend themselves from it.
Yeah.
That
was bothered at people that was bothered.
Yeah, like you got pastors who social media will say, like, for example, Mike Todd. Pastor Mike Todd, he feels the need to defend himself from that video. They came for him, for real. And he felt the need to defend himself from that video because that video, that skit did so many different things and people had so many opinions and they started targeting all these different pastors. And my thing is like, why can't we just laugh at something and then move on? Like we saw that skit and we laughed at it, but then there were some people that were hurt that we were laughing at it.
Yeah.
And they thought, oh, y'all shouldn't be laughing at this. This ain't funny. This is this and that. It was hilarious.
And I thought it was funny too, but what the reality is a lot of people are so emotionally charged, they don't know how to regulate themselves. He wasn't talking about the church in general. He wasn't talking about the gospel of Jesus Christ. He was targeting mega pastors who are financially abusing people. I would start naming names. And
Don't do it.
I'm gonna behave. But that's why I wasn't offended by it, because I didn't feel like the church that I'm affiliated with, I didn't see any part of my church in the skit, so I wasn't offended.
We did a whole episode about a dude that was financially abusing his church. Years ago, when we talked about, I think it was Pastor Jamal Bryant. Y'all remember him?
Oh,
I don't know.
The dude from Brooklyn?
That wasn't him.
Who was that? What was his name?
That's not his name.
What was his name?
Let's not go into names.
Yeah,
Let's not.
It was not Jamal Bryant. Okay, my bad.
Yeah,
my bad, y'all. Not Jamal Bryant.
Yeah.
What was the name of the dude from Brooklyn that we did the episode on?
The one that staged the robbery and went to prison for taxes.
Yes. The dude
and
went live, staged a whole robbery to get
I
insurance
can't
money.
remember his name, but it definitely wasn't him.
Lamar, I don't know. I don't remember.
Whitehead.
Was it Whitehead?
Yes.
Bishop Whitehead. We did a whole episode on him. Dude was wearing a Dior suit. Remember that?
Yeah.
Dior suit. At the end of Drewski's skit, he was driving a Rolls Royce. Dude had a Rolls. Maybe he was talking about him.
Yes.
But my thing is like there were so many people who felt the need to defend themselves because they might be targeted.
Right.
And I felt bad for that. Now, I don't know what's going on in everybody's church. You know, I stay in my little cocoon, I mind my business. But when I see people feeling the need to publicly defend themselves from comedy, like I don't know, it bothered me, and I'm just like, y'all, it was a joke.
Yeah.
How a lot of the people, like one of the people from the skit did a interview. A lot of them people didn't even know what they were doing. They signed up for a skit. There was no rehearsal. They just showed up. Like it was a joke. Drewski be joking, y'all. Drewski has done so many crazy things, and now we want to get offended by this.
And my upset would not be towards Drewski at all. My upset towards the thing is the reality that so much of what he did in the skit, we've seen in these pulpits. Yes. That's what you should be upset about.
Right. So, like, I think, I don't want to be this person, but I am. Like, 2,000 years ago, Paul wrote to the church in Rome about that same thing.
Yep.
Like, so this is nothing new. Like, to act not. Like this is new, like, to me, that just tells me that, number one, you don't know history.
Yep.
Number two, you don't know scripture.
Yep.
Number three, you think that God needs your, like, he needs your
defense.
Your defense. The church can stand on its own too. He said, like, when Paul was rolling around, he said that the name of the Lord, the church, will be blasphemed, not because of God, but because of us. Romans 2:24, if you don't know, okay? They are going to talk about the church because we are horrible representations of who Christ is. But thanks be to God, he still uses us, even though we're horrible representatives of him.
Yes.
So if you're thinking like that skit right there is not talking about Christ, it's not talking about his church, his ecclesia. It's not talking about that. It's talking about people. And as people, we should have like thicker skins to say, like, yo, laugh at it. Like, we've done that. Like, the church has done that. Yeah, we've done that. And it was funny then too.
Yes.
Drewski he about 300. He about 300.
Now why you gotta do all that?
So I'm just saying, like, he a big dude. And they let that dude on the harness. He definitely needed some insurance. He definitely needs some insurance.
We love you, Drewski, in case you ever see this.
Look, Drew, I love you, bro. Why did they let you on that doggone Hornets, man? They should. I don't know how look, I don't know what you did, but you know you've been.
Hey, I know what he did. You know what he did?
What did he do?
He gave his tithes and offering.
Stop it!
That wasn't no time.
Oh my
God. That is a big copay. If that Hornets.
Okay, real quick. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna leave this place. Let me say this. I feel like the visible church reminds me of the guy who has a girl and he's dismissive. He don't bring her flowers. He don't fool with her like that. He barely acknowledges her in public. He always talking about how she need to lose weight. He always talking about how she's not the woman she used to be. He always kind of dogging her out. But then a dude walk up and try to holler at her or say something crazy against them. And then he want to jump tough like he got to defend her. But it's clear it ain't about her. It's just you feel disrespected.
Yeah.
But you going to make it about
That's
her.
good.
That to me is how this looks, because the amount of times that the church runs each other down on the internet. Mm-hmm. Y'all got whole platforms where y'all run yourselves. Then somebody else say something about it. Now you want to jump and defend. What I need y'all to do is, and y'all that way with each other, and then half of y'all don't even talk to the Lord. That's the other thing. So you don't really have a relationship with the Lord. You don't talk to him. You don't read his word. But somebody says something about him. Now you want to defend. Hey, can you just be in your relationship? Why don't you just be there and work on your relationship? Why you got to do all this section when you've demonstrated you don't even know if you care about this? You know, the church has all kinds of things going on for you to be offended about. You know, how y'all sit up and babysit and cover and be kind to these pedophiles and these weirdo, what's the one?
Because that was going to be what mine was about.
Y'all will cover them. Y'all will cover these predators and act like, well, the Lord, and who are we to judge? But then when somebody come out and start saying, you know, he could have went a lot deeper than he went low key. Yeah. So he kept his surface for y'all's sake. And now you want to defend. It's just like, grow up. There's so many things for you to be offended about. There really is. This isn't one of them. It's not.
Yeah.
So it's silly.
That would lead into mine. And I didn't want to go there, but that's the reality of where we were. And this wasn't a national headline, it was local. And so there was a girl who decided on Facebook, she was in St. Louis, she went by zip codes and found every registered sex offender and that zip code, and she posted it on Facebook. And she didn't do anything illegal. She literally went to the Highway Patrol website. It's public information, and she posted public information. And what bothered me so very deeply, and I've had to pray about this repeatedly because I stand for protecting children.
Sorry.
One of the people that she posted was the senior pastor of a local church. His offense took place in 2010. He was placed in the office of pastor 2 years ago. Background check and all. He said, because he ended up posting a public apology, he said that, some people knew already. But he said that, he paid his debt to society. He's a changed man, all the other things. And so I understand that in our faith, we are one who believe in redemption. We believe that the blood cleanses, all of that. However, I believe that the church has done a horrible job at protecting. I'm not even going to go into domestic violence when it comes to women, but let's talk about sexual abuse of children. Since y'all want to be so mad at Drewski. Y'all want to get mad that he wants to highlight financial abuse. Let's talk about the many times that children are sexually abused and y'all are silent because you don't want to make your organization look bad. You don't want to make your church look bad. Y'all cover. And so the fact that he was able to become senior pastor, knowing he is a registered sex offender, that bothered my soul. They know.
But he said,
and even after the girl posted it on Facebook, he's still pastor today. After it went viral on Facebook locally,
so he
went live that Sunday and preached.
Oh, so he just preached.
He was the musician. He's the church organist. So he played, he sang, and then he preached. And so that bothered me so bad.
But will sit down a woman for being divorced? Will sit down a girl?
Dr. Carrie Bryant can't wear a dress.
Hey, I thought it was a nice dress. Hey, look. I thought it was a nice dress. I thought it was a very nice dress. Now, everybody mad. Everybody upset because she's a first lady. She can't dress like that. Y'all say what y'all want. I thought it was a nice dress. Now I will say this. My house is a house divided because my wife thought that she shouldn't have did it. Now I ain't no woman. I don't know how y'all get. Y'all be having y'all rules about stuff. Now y'all got all these rules. I don't know none of y'all rules. I am a man. I look at it and I see whether it look good or not. That's it.
The Lord looked at it and said it was good.
I look at it, either it look good or it don't. That's all I say. I don't know all these rules.
And I can understand the mixed reviews. Like, was it a dress that I personally would have worn? No. I thought she looked beautiful. I thought she was at an event that it was appropriate and she was with her husband. But I also understand, even according to the book of James, when you are a teacher, you are held to a higher standard.
That's true. It's true.
And so I can understand why there could be some back and forth. And I thought she looked beautiful.
I agree.
And that was that on that.
Can I say something?
Go right ahead, sissy.
I'm sorry.
You go ahead.
Now I prayed before I got here. So I'm gonna be careful. Ugly women in church get away with murder.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Nah.
Hey, we back. We back.
And not just ugly, out of shape. Because that'll get me going right there.
If you are ugly and out of shape, they will let you do whatever you want. You and another man can be out on a breakfast date with nobody there. Nobody gonna correct you. You lose 3 pounds because you drank more water in one weekend and your skirt get tighter. Nobody gonna say nothing. You anointed and all that. Long as you ugly, you can do what you want. Preach from the pulpit, do a tag team, whatever Negro pastor in the city.
You said tag team? We running 2-man missions now?
Not that. You know, tag team preaching.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. When you said tag team, I heard 2-man.
That ain't what she talking about.
Okay, well, you gotta help me.
Let me explain it, Zoe. Let me explain it. They do this thing where you can preach for a few minutes, then you toss the mic to somebody else.
Yes. She's talking about a mic toss. That's it.
Ugly.
See, you should have said that. Y'all ain't say that. You didn't say that.
You just need to relax. You need to ugly. If you're ugly, if you're overweight, or ugly and underweight, if you just not desirable, you can get away with murder. If you're found to be in a sin, they will restore you. They will make the church pray for you. They will pull on the horns of the brazen altar so that you can get your deliverance. But baby, if you cute, don't be anointed. Don't be in shape. Oh, baby, they got all the smoke in the world for you. Yes. To me, if this woman, oh, Erica, you almost said a name. You can't do that. If she looked like somebody else, I almost said a name. But I won't. If she didn't look like she looked, then they wouldn't have had nothing. They just said, oh my God, you know what? I love how he loves her. They would, but baby, when you are nice looking in the church, they actually charge you with making sure that their husbands stay, respectable. You gotta dress for them. You gotta do it.
You cannot be his stumbling block.
You are a stumbling block, baby. I ain't talking about now. I've seen it for years. It's a glaring contradiction. There are women who have made food their absolute lover.
Yes.
It's a fact.
Yes.
And they will put them up to preach and try to gaslight me and tell me, you know what? The woman to get up and say, now she 2 ham sandwiches from 300. Now, I don't want to hear about no body shaming because I have issue with people playing games with my mind. You're not going to tell me you 380 pounds because you got a thyroid.
No.
Because you might have a thyroid, but you also have a leg and a thyroid. Chicken. And I know it. But they will let them get in the pulpit and gaslight us and say the reason y'all ain't anointed because you ain't fasting and praying. Ma'am, you can preach to me about anything. I cannot abide you telling me the reason why I'm not anointed is because I don't fast and pray. When you lay down with a bucket of chicken every night, and it's all right. You have made your belly your God. As long as you undesirable to the moon, you gonna be in leadership and we gonna love everything you do. But when you can be 12, but if you attractive, they can't take it. It's a bullseye on your back from the moment you walk in that place. And I've seen it for years, and it's disgusting. That everybody has bought dresses and went to Christmas banquets where they wear that under sheer thing so it looks like skin, but it's not skin. They've seen dresses like this before, and she was with a man. And y'all made a big old deal about this because of how she looked in the dress. That's what that is. Yes. It's because she looked good in it. If she was looking like the bottom of Alfonso Scott's shoe, you would have said 2 words. You would have said, I love how he loved her. I want the Lord to bless me. But because she looked like she looked in the dress, oh, now she a Jezebel. Now it's modesty. Niggas been coming to church with lime green gators. What happened? What happened to the modesty? Lime green gators? That's modest? An entire snakeskin suit? That's modest? Gold chains and rings everywhere, driving Porsches. No modesty to be found. Is modesty in the room with us? Nah. But girls, beautiful women, you have to be modest. Y'all are such a glaring contradiction, man.
Yes.
And I'm gonna keep it tall. I like that a husband got in the pulpit because you know what? He can speak to it because he knows his people group have benefited from the biases that take place in church. So he spoke to it. He was like, man, y'all saying all this stuff, but y'all have let this go on, that go on, that go on. Y'all mad about stuff, but y'all let other stuff go. And he like, I'm not even worried about it. I like the dress. I liked it. I thought she looked good in the dress. Now, when one walk in looking like a busted can of biscuits, y'all ain't got to say, her face looking like she did anything. Well, no
But
problem.
that actually opens up another conversation to me.
Wait, one more
Go
thing
ahead.
before you finish what you going to say. Faye, as long as Faye, let me tell you something. One thing Faye has been all of my adult life, teen life since I've known her, she's been low key all of her life. You ain't never seen Faye be the kind of girl that's out front. As long as Faye was living her life for other people or not really tripping off nothing, standing in the background, nobody had nothing to say. They definitely didn't defend her when she needed them most. The moment Faye started letting the Lord bless her, doing what she wanted to do, oh, no, y'all got a problem. See, now y'all mad. Y'all mad now because she ain't sitting around in the back. No, y'all go ahead. I'm okay. I'll sing in the choir, but I'm going to be in the back. See, now the Lord done brought her out of obscurity in the prominence, and now you can't take it. So now, ooh, you got all this criticism. No, you mad because you ugly, and don't nobody want you. And you worry that piece of man that you got might be looking at her. And you can't abide. But I'm going to tell you something. Whether she got a relaxer or not, that loser that you committed your future to, he ain't never going to change. He going to always be that. And I don't care if she walk around looking like 12 years a slave, he's still going to be looking. Because she got something that you don't. And that's integrity. There's life. You're mad. You're bad.
Hey, yo, my stomach hurts.
I love her. I love you, Erica.
I'm in pain right now.
I appreciate it.
Hey, that's why you had to delete that burner account, dog.
As long
No,
as
but when
no. They used to first lady sitting down and being quiet and being homely. Baby Sarai got her a makeup channel. You're mad. You're big mad because she ain't sitting there looking homely and weird. Baby, she gonna make sure she put it on every week. And you can't talk to modesty because she gonna still step on y'all. Why she being modest? Y'all mad. Y'all big mad.
Oh my God.
I love her.
You hoped that when she had them 4 kids, she was gonna be looking all sad in the corner. She came back and led worship on you, loser. Y'all mad. The snap back, snatch back, taking care of her man, and the babies is still stepping on y'all. Now y'all mad. And we happy. We love to see it. Nah,
Indeed we do.
Take it where you want to take it. You think God is more pleased with you because you big and oh, you think we're going to celebrate because you ugly? I'm celibate. Yeah, because nobody wants that.
Hey, yo.
They giving out gold stars to women for being celibate because they walking around looking like a man. And you get a gold, honey, she anointed. Don't worry about it. God got you hidden. All your stomach is hiding your life, your destiny. Walking around talking about, I don't know why y'all put on all that makeup. I like natural. Don't nobody else like it. That's the worst 5 o'clock shot ever. Nigga got a mustache that's connecting on under your chin. And you gonna sit up and think we gonna celebrate. We not. We don't
you find another question because
like
she's not done with them.
Like people beating your door down. Talking about, I'm honey, I'm in the Lord. Honey, I don't, but she was found to be in sexual sin. I'm keeping myself. No, you keeping they keeping away from you. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you gonna be a eunuch when it's all over, because don't nobody want that.
And that's our final word.